Hello everybody, today I'm gonna show you a comparison between protocol buffers, a serializer from Google and a JSON serializer. First and foremost, I want to make a disclaimer that I don't want to put JSON in a bad light. I just want to show you in which case, in a particular case when protocol buffer is might be a better option. So, I'm not gonna show you the setup right now, how to install, how to put, how to get started with protocol buffers on Visual Studio because I'm gonna demo all of them in C Sharp. However, I'm gonna run you to the quick steps and then I'm gonna show you the comparison. So let's go to Visual Studio and we have here a demo interface where we defined our method structure, our message structure. Um, we also have this executable file um, that you need to download in order to run a command for generating this interface, this class. Um, we can also delete it, though we're gonna get some errors. Okay, and I would just like to mention that I also installed this for protocol buffers. I installed two these packages. Um, in order to get that class, or that model class for protocol buffers, we need to run a command. And again, I'm saying that we need to have this executable file here. We're gonna go to a command line. We need to be in the folder that the executable is and run a command that I'm going to explain it right now. So this is the executable that we're running, that we need to have it, and this is the path where the source is. We need to specify the language. In this case, is this C sharp, uh, um, where the interface, where the class should be put, and where the interface lies. In my case, I put it all in the same folder. We're just gonna hit an enter, and if you don't get an error, it should run like this. And again, we have the demo interface right here. Now, to show you the approach, I'm just gonna delete this data size to a 10, so we can open the file because when you have a file it's pretty hard to open, pretty difficult. So it went to this method that I define it here. These are the classes that could be found in this generated class, and from 1 to the number that we specified 10 in this case, but we will get a larger number. It's just putting some dummy data. Um, is gonna serialize it to a file path that I put it here. That file doesn't matter the extension. I just put it like that, and I put it. I try to counter the milliseconds. Okay, let's go. It should finish. Okay, let's open the project. And if we go to the dot file, let's see how they look serialized. That's why I took a number of 10 in order to open the file. But we would like a bigger number. Let's put it back to 100,000. And we're not gonna open the file again. We just wanna see how fast does it serialize it. So this is using protocol buffer. Okay, and it took less than a second. Good. Yeah, click finish, and though it doesn't really make sense, we're just gonna comment it and put serialize the JSON to make sure it doesn't interfere with anything. In JSON is the same message that I defined it in this demo interface. However, I needed a appropriate class that it's a regular class having the same structure, And yep, let's go and use this for the same data size, which is 100,000, and we'll see in how many times does it take to serialize and to write it to the file. So remember that the last time was 800 milliseconds for the protocol buffers. Let's see for JSON. For the JSON is 5 seconds. So protocol buffer is it works better with large messages. Now there are things that we should consider here, like we are writing the message into file in the JSON case with a string. We're not streaming it. This might be a performance issue. But anyway, when we would use this to a web context, like sending data, we would be using it still string, so doesn't really matter. That's why in some cases protocol buffer might be a better option. Like let's say when we want to synchronize a lot of servers by sending video files. If we go again uh, to the files where we generated this, we have the date file, which from the protocol buffer, which is 2 times smaller than the JSON file generated for the same size. So it takes lesser space. And like I said, a good example from my point of view would be when you want to synchronize large files like videos on servers. Using protocol buffer might be a better option, since it's a better since it's independently of the platform. All you have to do is to define an interface on for the languages that you're using, and you run the programmer your applications. So that's it what I wanted to demo for today. Any questions you have, please let me know in the comments. I'll see you next time. Bye. Have a nice day.